Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm the host, Mike Briggs. This is one show. We have a whole bunch of shows. We have art show, author shows, real estate shows, home improvement shows, all kinds of shows running all day long right here on Central Valley Talk. And we didn't just start this last week. 12 years we've been coming to you with news and information. People have things going on in the community. We ask them to come here and talk about them, and you're welcome to come too. Just go to our web channel, CentralValleyTalk.com. There'll be a button you can click on that says, hey, I'd like to be a guest. Next thing you know, you are a guest. Our next two guests have a kind of a public campaign going on. We asked them to come in and talk about it. We don't represent anybody. We welcome all sides and all viewpoints here, and very friendly too. Our guests are Tami and Karina from the Recall Gavin Newsom campaign. It's a grassroots organization. What's going on over there?
Thank you. It's been great. We've been at this for about 13 weeks now,
Nice.
and we have about 7 more weeks left. And we just have boots on the ground, hitting the streets, getting petitions,
Yes.
talking with volunteers, and talking with a number of people in the community. It's been wonderful.
Now,
Yeah.
I've heard people talking around, we got to get rid of Gavin Newsom or recall him or whatever. I don't know much about that, but there's a lot of people interested in this. Is there an opportunity for people to volunteer and help you guys?
Yes, please. We thank you, Mike, for opening the doors of Central Valley Talk. Hopefully, all the channels on TV and radios open the door for us, because this cause is very big in California, and I don't listen in other places. And thank you very much for opening the doors to us. Yes, we need a lot of volunteers, collectors. You can help in different ways.
You need to get signatures, right?
We have to get signatures to recall and to send a message to the governor that things are not good for California, and we need to talk, send this message, and we need signatures, but not only signatures, we need 1 million,
1.4.
1.4 million signatures.
Signatures.
Wow.
That's correct.
And only in the Fresno County, we need 300 signatures per day
Per
for
day.
the next 7 weeks.
Okay.
This effort had to be, it's together. Only few people cannot do that. Because we need people sign in the booth, we need volunteers, we need collectors. People can take go all over their friends and family and take the signatures.
Now,
That's
the
very
person who
important.
signs has to be registered to vote, right?
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
correct. That's
And if you're
correct.
watching, you're thinking, oh, this can never happen. It happened before.
Sure did with Gray Davis.
Yeah, Gray Davis was recalled. And,
That's accurate.
And
Yeah.
the third time, like at this time.
Yeah.
Yes, and it took it 3 times.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd time too
Third time, yeah.
for Newsom.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they've tried to recall him before?
Yes.
They have.
Yeah, I remember about a year or so ago at the fairgrounds, they had signatures going on out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we don't have a fair this year, do we?
That's right. Oh, my
Yes.
gosh. Yeah.
Everything is
So
more
it's a little
difficult.
more difficult for us, so we have to work extra hard.
Now, this is going on all over the state.
There are 58 counties involved.
Okay.
Every county has coordinators, and we have a board that oversees us as well, yes.
Now, where can if somebody's watching this and they say, yeah, we got to get rid of Newsom, where do they start? Oh, right there.
Can you see this?
RecallGavin2020.com. RecallGavin2020.com. Go to that web address. It's on our screen, too, right below us.
Right.
So the number one thing you need is what?
Signatures.
Volunteers, right?
And volunteers. Well, we
Volunteers
need
to get
2
sig-
things, signatures and
Okay.
volunteers, yes.
But you don't get so many unless you get the volunteers.
Correct.
And these things have to be a grassroots thing. Like, you guys aren't getting paid to go around and do this, right?
No.
Nobody's funded for this.
It's all
There isn't
volunteers.
one person that's paid.
It's
It's
from
all out
our
of our
heart.
heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
your heart. Okay, very good, very good. So now, is it a sheet? Did they go and get it filled up with signatures?
I actually brought you a little packet today. I'm glad you asked, Mike. And in the packet, we have a sheet, and we have reasons for recall, but we also have a little petition, which I will show you. And we have directions in here, how to fill it out.
So other people would get this packet from you, and there's what, maybe
Yes.
7, 8 signatures?
It's
Bob?
20 signatures.
5. Well,
20.
this one is 5
That's
signatures.
less, yeah.
Yes, this is a 5 signature packet, and this is how we have directions about how to fill it out. And then there's signing down here that has to be done by the person that distributes it.
So it has good instructions in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, and this is nonpartisan. This isn't a
Yes.
partisan thing,
No.
right? Anybody can sign, Democrat, Republican, Independent. You just have to be registered to vote.
You should ask us who's signing at our booths. Democrats.
Yeah.
Libertarians.
Yeah.
Many libertarians are signing because they're concerned about the Constitution and they understand that we have the right in the state of California, if we feel that our governor is derelict of his duties, to ask him to vacate his post. So a lot of I have libertarians working for me. I have Democrats working for me.
All volunteers.
All volunteers.
When you
Not
say
being paid.
booths, where are these booths set up?
Well,
Karina.
we had a booth in Costco, you know,
Costco.
in Abbey Street and
River
Blackstone,
Park.
in River
River
Park
Park, yeah.
area.
Costco, River
This
Park.
is open every day from 10:30 to 5
It's
o'clock.
out front of Costco?
Yes, it's between Robertitos and Costco, and it's every day open between 10:30 and 5:30 sometimes later. Doesn't matter if raining, it's so hot.
Yeah.
We are there. It's Labor Day. I almost fainted because
of the bad air.
Bad air and the heat.
bad quality. We are there. You can go to sign your petition every day. And
So the secret's in these packets. So can
Yes.
somebody go there and get a packet?
Yes.
Take it and get their friends to sign?
Yes.
Yes.
And they can download the petition
Oh.
online from the recallgavin2020.com site.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's an address at the bottom that they can mail it into, which is the California Patriot Coalition. That's who our funder is behind us. And we can bring it back to the booths,
To the
and then
booths.
we can
Bring
submit
it
it.
right back to the booth.
Right.
But you got to get them turned in by when?
November 17th.
Yeah.
But
And
we
the-
like November 7th as our
Yeah.
end date.
And the reason this is the third time is the other two times they didn't quite get the number of signatures, right?
It wasn't organized as well,
Right.
as that is also a reason. So this is organized well. We have a website, we have people that are collecting the petitions. They're not going through the county now. They're actually going through a location that's been certified
Okay.
by the state for petition ballots, collecting.
Because the
and so-
county's a little busy right now, a little jammed up and backed up.
And some of them were closed
Yeah.
due to COVID. So we have somebody that's collecting all the signatures for us, and when we're done, we just hand it over.
Yeah.
Because we're certified through the state to do that.
Well, I can tell you guys are organized. You got the sign, beautiful
Yeah.
sign, by the way. You
Yeah,
got the
that's our bear.
You got the hats, you got the buttons, you got
Yep.
the packets.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
important part. But you
Yeah.
can tell,
we had teachers, we had a hat, we had everything.
mask.
Face mask, yeah.
mask, we had everything.
you can tell it's a very organized effort and very
It
well done.
is,
So.
it is.
Should we talk about the reasons?
There are so many reasons, and every day there's a new reason for people. But what do we see mostly, Katrina?
The most important reason, as an owner of small businesses, we had to open the business safely. We had to open the business, and this is not happening in California, and it's happening in a lot of other states. And that is, I think, the main reason. Nobody can survive for 6 months
No.
not working.
No.
And that is, for me, the main reason I'm working
Right.
in this cause.
Right.
Yeah, Mike, we see people that come to us in a very sad state, and they say they've lost their life savings,
Yes.
and they're unhappy, and many of them have voted for Governor Newsom, and they said they can no longer,
Yeah.
they have to sign this recall.
Yeah.
They're in a very bad way now, and so I agree with Katrina that that's what we see a lot of.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Very
have
good.
to open the schools because it's causing a lot of
We
problems.
see parents that are sad because their kids aren't in school,
It's
and
a giant burden on working women that they have a career. Now they're school teachers at home,
Yes.
taking care of the kids. And if they even open, they can't go back to work because they have the kids at home. It's just a mess out there. So.
Yes, and you know, I'm in the medical field for so many years as administrator, and I know it's no science
Yeah.
because we can safely open. Even though we had to be a little bit apart and had to be less students in the classroom, we can do it.
Yeah. By the way, people look at us right now and say, these guys are all bunched together. They're not safe. But look at, we're like 10 feet apart here. We're not really next to each other. It's a magic and miracle of television. It looks like we're all sitting together.
Yeah.
I know we're not close. No.
But yeah, that's how we'll reopen. Just
Yes.
be safe.
Safely, and we can do it.
We can do
We
it.
can
So-
do
Yeah.
it, and all these gyms, all these nail salons, all these
The beauty shops.
they can open.
You guys probably notice I have really long hair right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody got long hair and
We
white
just
hair
need to
too.
get people back to work.
Yeah.
And that's what people come to us. They want to work. They talk to us and they want to work and they just want to provide for their families and get on with their life. So we see a lot on the ground. Yeah.
Yes.
We pray sometimes before an opening because we talk with a lot of people that are going through hard times.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to give some guidance. I'm not involved in this recalling Newsom. We just have any guest who wants to come can come, but I'll give you some tips.
Okay.
Go over by Costco River Park.
Yes.
Between
every
Costco
day.
and Robert Tito's. Every day they're there. You can go there. You can meet them. You can ask them questions. You could get a packet of your own, or just sign. You don't want to get involved. You can just sign.
That would be great.
And go there every day. Second, if you can't get over there to River Park, Costco between River Park and Robert Tito's, just go to recallgavin2020.com. And one thing they need besides signatures is volunteers. So just
Yeah.
get a hold
And
of
if
them.
they want to donate, if they can't get out of their house, the last resort, there's also on the California Patriot Coalition, because it costs money to make signs. It costs
Yeah.
money to print petitions.
Even just to print those.
Yeah, because it is all grassroots.
Put the packets together,
We're
yeah.
not being funded. Yeah.
And also you can join us on Facebook. We have the Recall Gavin 2020.com.
Okay.
Fresno for the Fresno residents, and for Tulare, for every county, you can put in your county there, and you can be part of the movement and change this wonderful state.
And these things don't happen automatic. It takes a lot of work by a lot of people, a lot of cooperation. You said 300 signatures a day you need?
A day is what we
in
need,
Fresno County.
and we are working, few people we are working. That is really sad to see. Everybody came to our booths. They are mad, they are sad, but only few people we are standing up and making this thing happen. And I call everybody to participate for the next 7 weeks actively. Come to us, talk to us, and be a volunteer, please.
There you go. It can happen. It's up to you, viewers. You know who to contact. You know where to go. And we will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.